Let's dive into this, y'all. 20 weirdest beauty standards around the world. Alright, man.
Nobody is free from out-of-control beauty standards, but what's interesting is that they're different all around the world. In some places, there's expectations to be as skinny as possible, and in others, get curvy. These are the 20 weirdest beauty standards around the world. Number 20. Japanese geisha. According to official stuff, a geisha is a female Japanese performance artist. These women are usually—
Oh my. Yo, man, I wanna be in Japan. It is, bro. Like, Japan has that culture, man. I wanna visit Japan, but hey, man, what's wrong with them tea, though? Let's see what the beauty standards is,
hired
man.
to provide the entertainment at traditional tea houses and other social events. They sing, they dance, they host a tea ceremony and serve stuff, like a very specifically attired waitress. But geishas are known for their instantly recognizable appearances. They wear extreme makeup of startling white foundation on their face.
Yeah. I think I heard that white somehow they shows more purity and stuff, so they put on this. This reminds me of that show. What do you call that show again? Avatar: The Last Airbender. Yeah, there's a girl who low-key look like this.
A distinct red lipstick, black eyeliner, and a heavy, defined eyebrow. Next, they have an elaborate hairstyle involving a complicated top knot, which is adorned with various hairpins and ornamentation. Then, of course, there's the kimono. Geishas wear traditional Japanese clothing with shorter sleeves and a small obi sash. They also sport those sandals, which give them the characteristic shuffling sort of walk.
Low-key, this less sandals tough, che. Nah, I want me this some of this, man. I want me this sandals though. But yo, can they be worn by a man? If somebody's from Japan, can y'all type in the comments below? I just want to know, can this be worn by a man anyway?
All of these things are imbued with enormous meaning, and they each carry a weight of tradition. In fact, only a fully fledged geisha may actually wear the clothing and makeup of a geisha, and the ones in training, known as meiko, are only allowed to wear parts of the costume, makeup, and hairdo, or they may even have their own, which indicates their trainee status. Just how weird that these stylings are is not really something for any of us to judge. There's so much to say about this mysterious cultural tradition that just pointing out and saying that it's weird doesn't even make an attempt to make sense of it. Yes, geisha do have a distinctive look, but it's not so much a beauty standard per se, rather an expression of traditions of which we have nothing comparable. Before we go on, like this video, smash the subscribe button, and take a look at these two super interesting polarizing beauty standards.
What is this, bro? Like, I'm trying to understand this, bro. Like, for you to get these nose things, like, right here, this circleish things, doesn't that hurt? Shit.
On the left, we have a Japanese geisha. In the Edo period, geishas would paint their teeth black because it was deemed to be beautiful. Imagine that. And on the right, an Indian apatani with colossal nose plugs. What do you think of these cultural differences? Do you see them as beautiful? As always, let us know your thoughts in the comments section down below using the hashtag #SweetTopic. Number 19. Lip plates amongst the Mercy, Kai, and Terma tribes in Africa. When a girl in the Mercy, Kai, or Terma tribes in Africa turns 15 or 16 years old, the tradition is that—
Yo, before we go anywhere, man, I gotta tell you something, bro. I'm from Africa, though. But, man, take me to Africa, bro. Like, the part of Africa that I'm from, bro, we don't have this, bro. Like, I just wanna one day just travel, bro, and get to see, like, how, like, I'm trying to think how do you even slide this thing in your mouth and stuff. And how is this a beauty? How is it perceived as something that's beautiful? Maybe beauty is subjective, by the way. So, hey, man.
She'll begin the process of wearing a lip plate. This begins when her mother, or sometimes another woman, will cut her lower lip and insert a wooden plug. This plug will remain in place until the wound is healed, and this can take up to 3 months. Then, after that, the disc may be chosen and added to the hole.
Like, how can somebody explain the science of this thing? Can somebody please type in the comments? How do the lips get so big? Like, I can understand you can poke a hole right down here, but how does it get that, like, does the lips grow with the plate? Oh, I'm just so confused. I just don't know, man. Can somebody please type it in the thing?
The size of the disc is really a personal decision, and the young woman will choose for herself just how far she wishes to stretch her lip. The discs begin off smaller and then are gradually increased by size until the desired disc is reached. Some of the girls may continue to add larger discs up to around 12 centimeters in diameter, but this is not necessarily what is required by any means. It's personal.
Okay, it's something that's personal. I thought it was something that you were supposed to do in order to be attractive. Let's say that version of the male gaze. You know what? I just want to see, man. I just want to see how does this work and how it feels. But would I poke a hole in my mouth just to have a plate in there? Ah, man, that's something to just think about, man.
And many will stop at a much smaller disc size. These lip plates actually carry a number of significant meanings for these women. It's a symbol of beauty, it's a commitment to the woman's husband, and she will traditionally wear it when she serves him food. It is a powerful indicator of their identity and the membership of their tribe. Number 18. The elongated necks amongst the Kaya women in Myanmar. This extremely controversial place has all the internet-y people getting in their panties in all kinds of bunches, perhaps for good reason. In northwest Thailand, there's a village which is famous as a tourist hotspot, where people can visit the long-neck women, who are known for their tradition of wearing coils of brass rings which elongate.
Damn, bro. How do you even get your leg to be that long, bro? I thought, like, a neck, you can't get it to be like that long, bro. How do you even get those plates? I just wonder. Like, how this is just, I don't know if this is how people see this as beauty, but I understand from their point, much respect to them, for them to to go through these procedures in order to be perceived as seen as beauty, and it's embedded in their culture, which is something that I very much respect to them, man. And I just want to travel one day and just get to these places to see, and make sure you also so that a man can get to those places, man.
Their necks. Sounds uncomfortable, and yes, it is in more ways than one. These women are refugees from Myanmar, and they've escaped poverty and conflict and sought asylum in Thailand. The Kaya people of Myanmar are a marginalized ethnic group who face persecution in their own country and perhaps exploitation as a cultural curiosity in their adopted land. Tourists do pay to enter the village, to take selfies with the women, and there are market stalls that sell souvenirs. This is one of the only ways that these women are able to make enough money to survive, so despite the outside view that this place is nothing more than a human zoo and that tourists should stop visiting.
And I just want to talk about something. What happens if you take these things off? Like, if they take them off, do their neck still hold in position? Because now the neck is a bit longer, right? So do they go like, when they try to get it up, then they trying to get it up, then I don't know, man.
What do you mean by that?
I just want to know, man. This is something I was just so curious to know what happens when they take it off. Like, it's just that one of those things that I'm just like,
This is these people's only source of income, so it's a total catch-22 situation. But what do you think about this? Is it a zoo, or is it a way for these marginalized people to survive? Let us know your thoughts in the comments down below. Number 17. Chalk-covered bodies amongst the Cairo people in Ethiopia. The Cairo people of Ethiopia are amongst the very last tribes who continue to maintain a body painting tradition which goes back more than 500 years. These painted designs...
Man, and the thing that I gotta say about these people, man, I respect people who still continue their culture, man. From where I'm from Botswana, by the way. Culture has been lost, man. We've been westernized. How can I say this? Yeah. Most of the clothing, like, we also have traditions and stuff. We have the, I don't know what, Bushmen and stuff. They dress similar to this, but in today's world, we just don't have that. We just wear like normal clothes and stuff, so we don't have these. If you come here, visit the country, all you're gonna see is animals and stuff. But if you expect to be seeing a lot of people dressed like this, nah, you can't. You just can't find them anywhere, man.
Are significant for two
But
main
you
reasons.
enjoy
They're considered a sign of beauty, and they're
beauty
used
and
for
stuff.
battle. This tribe excels at body and face painting. They use ochre, white chalk, and yellow mineral rock, amongst other things, to decorate their skin. The paint is mixed from these items, as well as ash, animal fat, and water. The decorative patterns and images that they use vary every day and range from simple lines, dots, and stars to animals and handprints. The decoration is used by both the male and female members of the tribe, and the men tend to use the brightest colors, as this indicates that they are attractive and more courageous in battle. In fact,
So I gotta put on some chalk on myself, man. That shit gonna show how much of a fierce warrior I am, man. So might as well join them and just put a thing on, man, to see the fierce exceptional.
men also wear their hair in very elaborate styles, the adornments of which also have significance. For example, they may wear a cap, and the color of the cap will indicate something to each other, with each color having a different legendary or mystical significance. For example, a man with a gray and red clay bun with an ostrich feather is wearing a sign that he will be brave in battle and killed an enemy or dangerous animal. Now, beauty standards are not just about women, and there can indeed be hidden meanings below the surface. Number 16. Stretched earlobes amongst the Maasai tribe in southern Kenya. Body modification is something which has a history going back in time as far as humans ourselves. For as long as there have been people have been doing things to express stuff with their
And now just the BBLs when this thing has been going on, bro. This thing has been going on before even BBLs were a thing.
bodies. Earlobes are one of the parts of the human body which has been most frequently adorned or modified throughout time. This is mainly because the earlobe itself lends itself to being pierced and has the strength and elasticity to support various items of jewelry that might be positioned there. It's also an area of the body which heals relatively easily and quickly, and people have always been at least a little bit practical about such things. In Kenya, however, ear piercing is a hugely important practice. Almost every community has some sort of ear piercing in their past. What varied was the reason behind the piercing, the type, and the size of hole that was made. Oh, and the gender of the recipient as well. Piercing has historically been performed as a ritual, usually to mark a time.
I'm so afraid of piercing my things, bro. I couldn't even imagine me piercing my ears and stuff, bro. Like, yo, that should be painful because I've been seeing people do it and they be in pain. Not that I'm afraid of pain, you know. I subject myself to pain a lot, man. When I'm working out in the gym, bro, yo, that should be painful. That I don't think the pain that you get from piercing your ear is more painful than the gym. Yeah, man. So I said it. That's how I feel. Maybe
of transition, especially childhood to youth or youth to adulthood. Ear stretching was and still is practiced amongst the Maasai people of southern Kenya. This was done gradually to make longer and wider holes, which could hold jewelry or as a sign of bravery amongst warriors. The ornaments chosen would often signify this bravery. Number 15.
Alright, man, that's the end of the video right there, man. Let me know if y'all enjoyed the video. Thank you for being out here to making out to the end of the video, man. Hope y'all enjoy. Stay blessed, man. Make sure you subscribe and peace out.